Hey guys, this is Grace again. I had asked if you guys were interested in knowing how to do a 5-minute makeup face, and also if you're interested in seeing my opinion on the clothes that work best for me with Endo. And they fit me anytime, but especially they fit me whenever I'm having a flare-up and I still feel really cute and dressed well and just like a woman. So what I'm going to do is show you my makeup first, and then I'm going to run and get my clothes. And I'm not going to model them for you because I picked out several, so I'm just going to kind of hold them up and show you the concept as to why they work for me. Okay, starting off with my makeup routine. Before you do anything with makeup, you have to understand that if your skin isn't taken care of, then your makeup is going to melt off of your face. And I think we all know what that feels like. Face wash, and it's hypoallergenic. It's no artificial perfumes or dyes, and I have super sensitive skin. I have to use hypoallergenic lotion, body wash, everything, and I use Aveeno shampoo and conditioner for my hair that's sulfate free. And I know sometimes we don't have the energy, and I don't do it every single day. I try to. Is moisturizer. It's equally as important. So this is Ultralight Gel Moisturizer by the same company as Witch Hazel. And this is what I use as a toner, and it's really easy on your skin. It's great. All you need is a fresh lemon and like a tablespoon of sugar, and you just make a paste of those in your hands. You don't want it runny, because if you put it on your face and it runs, you do not want lemon juice in your eyes. It sucks really bad. It tastes good if you like taste lemon and sugar. Always it tastes like lemonade on your face. But you just make a mix of that lemon juice and sugar, and that's your facial scrub. So the only other thing I do for my skin other than that is this, and this is my Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. Anyway, that's my skincare, and that's what I've already done. I've done my face wash, toner, and moisturizer to prep for my makeup. Now, like I said, I have oily skin, so I'm about to get into my makeup routine. So if you want to turn on a timer, you can turn on a timer to how long it takes me to do my face. I'm going to explain this for my skin tone, but I actually have some makeup here that works for other skin tones, and I'm going to pick those up and show you just in case you don't have an oily face and you need some other suggestions. So, you want to start the timer? Start it. Here is my foundation. So, actually I'm going to start with concealer because I can do a video over contouring, and it's quite a bit. And also how to get rid of redness in your skin. If you want me to do that, I can do that too. But I draw my concealer out, and I put some here. I know y'all are going to so laugh at me right now, because redness just really gets there for me with hormones. And you make a triangle. The triangle right here, look hilarious, is really important. I promise. I'm going to look sane here in a second. It looks like lipstick. Don't ever mistake this for lipstick. It's funny. Now, I have a beauty blender, which is like the sponge thing, but I like to use my fingers. Second roll. First roll is to wash your face and make sure it's clean and moisturized. The second roll is make sure you have clean hands, because if you don't, you're asking for blemishes, and it's terrible. You are like putting dirt into your pores, like you're working it into your pores, so you really want to be careful with that. You can keep baby wipes at your little makeup station. That's something that helps me with Endo, is so I'm not standing up in the bathroom, because I used to stand up to do my hair, and when I stood up to do my hair, you know how standing that long can just, either you can't stand because you're in pain, or if you stand that long, you might as well have gone and ran around the mall for like 3 hours, and you're pretty miserable. So I have a little vanity, and you can get those like at garage sales or whatever, just for a little bit, and I sit at the vanity to do my hair and do my makeup. That's another reason I have short hair. It's easy to take care of. Okay, you can kind of tell a difference now. I evened out my tone with the concealer, and now, because this is a powder foundation, I'm going to use a second. Normally I do my foundation first if it's anything but powder, but since this is a powder one, and I can seal in and conceal in my concealer. You want to be sure to always push into your hairline. And you want to be sure and go down here. Because if you don't blend down, that's when you're going to have a different colored face than the rest of your body. And we all know how weird that looks. If you're going to do a bright lip color, today I'm just going to do a neutral. Everything I'm doing today is neutral. Because sometimes if I do a certain lip color, then I feel like I need to match my clothes with it. And I'm not going to worry about that today. So you can actually do your foundation over your lips, and it's going to make your lips prepared for any crazy color you want to put on there. And I got some really pretty colors yesterday, like some bright pinks and stuff. So push into your hairline, like I said. And this is going to flatten out your face. That sounds weird. Not like a pug, but like you're going to... Your face is all one color. You're even. You don't have any like cheekbones really. You don't have any blush or anything on. So there's my foundation. Because it's powder and it's easy. It sets. I don't need anything else. If I want to leave like this, I can. Okay, pause for a second. Your timer if you have it. If you don't have oily skin, this is awesome. Sephora has a CC cream. And what this does is it's a color correction, coverage, and skincare. So what that means is it's going to even out your skin tone. It's going to give you some amount of color coverage. And then it's also going to, over time, if you use this every day, it's going to get rid of dark spots that you have. So correction, coverage, and care. That's why it's called CC cream. But it's in my skin tone. You can go for free to Sephora. I think this was $20. It's a little steep for me, but I wanted to try it. Now another thing is this has sunscreen in it. So something I've run into with oily skin, if you get makeup with sunscreen in it, it's going to leave your skin kind of oily. It's just like when you put sunscreen on during the summer, you're going to feel that oil. But if you don't have oily skin, this is really good. If you have oily skin, you have to find a way to put in sunscreen, especially during the summer or when you know you're going out in the sunlight. It's detrimental to your skin. I can preach on skin cancer all day long. Another thing, this stuff is incredible. This is Almay. This is going to trip you out, okay? Are you ready? This is good for any skin tone. This is why it's called Smart Shade. Do you see that color on my hand? You're like, this is foundation. It's going to change to the color of my skin. Are you ready? See it starting to change? It's smoothing out. There it goes. And it has a green tint to it. You would see little green beads. Green is perfect because what green does is it cancels out redness in your skin. So there it is. I put a little too much on that little area of my skin. But when it dries, it gives you like a dewy look. Isn't that awesome? Okay, start your timer again. So I have my foundation. Now what I'm going to do is my just a little tiny bit of contouring. And I have my blush brush. The thing with highlighter is you highlight where the sun would naturally hit your face. Okay? So you can do that a little bit here, a little bit on your nose. And you can even do a little bit right there on your chin. Just a little bit, you don't want to overdo it. And then you can do this in any crazy order. This is just my order of makeup. I'm going to go for the blush. You really just want to go for the apple of your cheek here. It's really easy to look like Mimi, if y'all know who Mimi is, with blush. And this is pretty bright pink. I can do a video on how to do bronzing and contouring, but because it's 5-minute face, I'm not going to do it. I'm not, the only eyeshadow I'm going to do, and I normally fill in my eyebrows when I have time. I'm going on to my highlighting shade for under my eyebrows. This shade right here is matte, that one. Matte just means there's no sparkle, there's no glitter to it, but this one does have glitter. I'm going to go ahead and use that one for under my eyebrows. So I'm just barely dabbing my brush in it. This actually helps my eyebrows stand out a little more when I don't fill them in. And let me tell you, for some days I'm like, oh my gosh, this just takes forever. I will tell you this, I normally do take time to fill in my eyebrows. And if you do, your eyebrows can change your face completely. It's amazing. The trick to liquid eyeliner, I used to be afraid of it because I thought it was going to be really messy. You have a natural curve that comes up from the bottom. See how your eye goes like that? Well, you want to keep that line going. That's how you have a natural eyeliner line. So that is the first thing that I draw out. See? And then I come in and I fill it in. Then this one a little bit thick today. Just so y'all know, I kind of have a makeup idol. Her name is Candy Johnson, and I will post links to her stuff below because she's incredible. You should subscribe to her on YouTube. I just adore the crap out of her. Okay, so liquid eyeliner is drying. Oh, if it looks like I'm going over my time, I don't always curl. Sometimes I just throw my mascara on there. This is their Real by Benefit. This is some awesome stuff. If you've never tried it, this is like a freebie, that's why it's so small. But I just adore this. They say it's called their Real because it looks like you have falsies on, and I wish I had crazy long eyelashes. The trick to mascara is to start at the base and wiggle your way up. Now, because I did not smoke out my eyes and I didn't put any eyeliner on the bottom, I'm just doing mascara on the top, and that's it. This mascara also has a little, see how the end of it has the pricklies even hanging off the end of the brush? It really helps you get right here and not get crazy mascara everywhere. You can layer this puppy a lot if you want to. I'm going for a really natural look today, so I'm not gonna layer it like crazy. So anyway, this is my very, very simple 5-minute face. Truthfully, this is 5 minutes. You can do 30-second face if you want to after you do your face care. If you just do foundation, mascara, and lip gloss, you feel like $1,000,000 already. So you don't even have to go through all these little steps that I just went through. Hey, y'all, look at my hand. See how that dried? So cool, the Almay. But let me go run and get those clothes, and I'm gonna show you how I dress for Indo every day.